Hello. It's Friday. How's everyone doing? Hi, Tisha. I know Jay is going to be joining us here shortly. Boy, we have so much to talk about. Has the energy been tense enough for you? We have to laugh, right? Oh boy. Well, I think there's a lot of good things that will come out of the debacle of Abbott and Texas and SCOTUS. I have a very overall good feeling about it. Of course, it was alarming, but I really do have a good feeling about it. We're also going to do a little reading for you and I for the new moon. I think that's how we're going to start off. New moon in Virgo is Labor Day Monday. And that has some positive astrological aspects, I believe. Hi, Patricia. Yay. Hi, Marilyn. All right, and we're gonna talk about, these copycat. Hi, Mr. J, there he is. We're gonna talk about, how DeSantis wants to be a copycat Abbott. He wants to try the new abortion law here. Hi, Gretchen. All right. Okay, let's start off. Boy, I have so many things. I even had to use a red pencil. Just to emphasize things as if they're not already highly charged enough. Hi, Pamela. All right, card of the day, the Fool. So, this usually means turn the page, try something different, order something different at your favorite restaurant, think out of the box, go somewhere different for Labor Day, take a picnic if you can. It's starting new things. You also need to make sure you have directions to the designated picnic place. Okay, so make sure that you read, if you order something new, read all the ingredients, or if you have allergies, or so we keep it on the positive side of the Fool. And you will notice that I'm using, because today's reading is so serious, I have my oldies but goodies here. These are not my oldest deck. They are the second oldest deck, but you can see the coloring is, they're very worn. So we're going to use those. Hi, Gma5. All right, the first question, I just want to start off, hi, Miss Stacy B, with the new moon in Virgo, okay, because things are just so serious. I really think, Virgo is a great sign for organization. Not that every Virgo hi, David, is organized, but people with a Virgo moon tend to not be able to sleep when they don't have their stuff in alignment. All right, let's take, what are the energies around this new moon on Monday? Because I think there will be swift action, bringing things to order that are out of order. That one wanted to come out. Secrets to be revealed. Boy, that one's really had it. She's even got a bent corner. Okay, hi, Laura. All right. It's an oldie but goodie deck. All right, what about this new moon? What are the energies? That surround the new moon, that the energies of the new moon in Virgo, Monday. Let's give a big shuffle. You're so old. Come on, you guys, cooperate. Hi, Nancy. All right, new moon, Virgo, Monday. Oh, stop right there. Yeah, I can tell you what some of these crystals are. This is the big big raw piece of black kyanite, smoky double terminated quartz, puts in both ends. Green kyanite helps elevate the truth. Here's some spirit quartz of amethyst. Amethyst, celestial crystal, one of the oldest crystals known to have been found. Seraphinite, amber. This is a Herkimer diamond for clarity. Tourmaline, selenite. Okay, there we go. And the two big ones back here are, one is from my reading room in my office, and the other, well, they both went to the other one was used in the healing room at my store. Okay, all right, this is, see, I think it's going to be swift action. I think there's a lot of work to be done, right, to rectify what goofiness went on. And crossing it are our feelings and emotions about the things of this week past. Don't forget to charge your crystals at the new moon on Monday. All right, information to be revealed with the Hermit, and we are in the sign of Virgo. Okay. There's some parties, some celebrations. Of course, it's Labor Day. There's still a little fear going on here. The Republicans think, well, they can just continue to push this. They're just going to try to keep pushing, hoping that, you know, maybe the Democrats won't have such a large spine or kahunas. Say that. Okay. So some trickery. All right, but don't be afeared. Sword of Justice. And that's a relatively quick card. Okay, there's a lot of thought and planning going on here for the upcoming week. Don't feel down. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Okay, World card. Lots of big changes. Okay, and I feel that they will be positive. What's on the bottom? Energy coming in with this Knight of Wands. So even though this World card has some negatively aspected cards, with this Sword and the King of Swords here, I think attorneys, you know, I think many of the organizations are going to be working overtime to help us. But for you and I think we need to really look at this. Let's not be afraid to, you know, watch what you're saying, of course, but let's not be afraid to address something that needs to be addressed, either within ourselves or within a relationship. Just, you can make change, keep the faith, you know, but let's open our eyes and let's take some action. So something, maybe a situation where you were walking on eggshells, or don't want to rock the boat, or even an issue that you don't want to look at yourself if you tend to be overeating, or need to change your sleeping habits, or whatever your habits are and you don't want to address them. This is a really good time to address them, because you can really start new, start fresh, you know, a whole new chapter. So I like this, even though it's really tough here, but I like leading up to it, all the swords of justice. So I think this is good. We're able to, if we can just look at it, address it with a kind heart and kind words, we can make the world a better place. Okay. All right. Yes, I do have my lapel mic on. It's right here. See the cord? And I checked it. Is there a problem? Can you guys hear me? Can you tell the difference if I speak into it? Somebody let me know if you can hear the mic. All right. Okay. All right, good. So, okay. Everybody says the audio is okay. Good. I have it plugged in and I selected it. Okay, so I want to see, first of all, let's dive right into the SCOTUS thing. Are any of the whole thing is so sketchy. But let's just see if any of the members of SCOTUS suffer any kind of repercussion or fallout or problem. Okay. Thanks for letting me know it's okay. Any of them? Kavanaugh. Hi, Susie. Coney Barrett. Roberts. If you're just joining us, I'm using my oldies but goodies deck, so the cards are very worn. They're very, very old. Not as old as me. Okay. All right. So, when we got the Fool card for today, somebody just wasn't looking where they were going with this. And there is something underhanded here. So they walked away from their normal practicing routine of things. Ethics is at the top. So I'm going to say yes. And I'm going to say it's some sort of an ethics review, or I don't know who has that say so. Okay, yep, this was done with greed and holding on. There was a lot of money involved in this, and who got them, into SCOTUS. The big money packs. They're sitting okay right this second. Oh, somebody's career takes a detour. Somebody, and I'm not just talking about, is it Berkeley, the one that's supposed to hopefully retire? This isn't good for them. Because, in a lot of the older decks, this used to be known as sort of like the Grim Reaper card, because it could be crossing the river Styx next to the Death card. Makes that to the 10th power, doesn't it? So, I think somebody's going to get in trouble here. I think it's in ethics. I don't know how they do that. Okay, someone said sound is gone. They can't hear. Everybody else said they could hear me fine, so maybe refresh. Okay, thanks, Jay. Okay, and I think this is swift action. I just, and I really feel like they stepped into their own you-know-what, because nothing motivates people more than fear, right? Like, they knew they didn't want Trump back in, and they sure went out and voted. I think this will put fear into many, and I think it will really motivate them to get involved. So someone's going to go spend time with more family. Isn't that what they say? I don't know how that's going to come about, but this is somebody is in an ethical situation, is caught with ethics compromise, and they go up the river Styx. All right. Okay. Now, will Biden and Pelosi. All right, let me just see. will Biden and Pelosi come up with something? I'm going to ask about the health and human resources. I'm also going to ask about the Department of Justice if they're going to find something. But I want to just ask first about Biden and Pelosi, if they're going to be able to. Yeah, we're going to talk about DeSantis too. I know a lot of Republicans that have had abortions. I'm just saying. Okay. Will Biden and Pelosi, either one of them, come up with a good new law to pass or legislative maneuver, or that will remedy what has happened in Texas? All right. Okay. Boy, this sure got everybody in a... Wow, the emotions went up and down and all around. They're looking for someone else to help them with this. They need someone else. So the two of them by themselves, no. So this is on its side. So they need strength in numbers. They have to get someone else. They'll say, please, all right, something gets written. Please help us for the moms. I'm going to say that's Abbott. It was a very bold and foolish move. Okay. All right, that isn't a very good card at the end. So it looks like it may come from either the Department of Justice or Health and Human Resources. I don't think, it looks like they're going to give it to someone else. Okay, so that's what I think is here. I think they're going to say, I want this done. How could this have happened? People will say, how could this happen on your watch? But I think they get someone else. Okay. All right, yes. And let's ask, will there be a lot of protests this month? Will women stand up for their rights? Will there be a lot of protests in the month of September? Okay, great. Thank you, Tisha. I just got goosebumps. That is exactly the way I feel about this new moon. I feel like it will bring order to chaos. When this happened, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened. I can't believe SCOTUS did that. I can't believe this all took place. However, then I felt like when I posted my post yesterday, I was like, you guys, just like Tisha said, take a breath. We're going to be okay. This won't stay this way. Let's see if something happens. Okay, October, but let me see it. Hi, Virginia. Protests this month. Well, that was an interesting reading that we had about SCOTUS, if anyone's going to get into trouble. Not exactly related to the shadow part of their behavior or something else, but somebody's definitely getting into trouble. Somebody's leaving. They're leaving. They're going to get smaller. Watch them go. Justice is on its side. I'm going to say yes, because they feel like it was cheating. Yeah, I think this, and they're sad. And I think that they will gather. I think they will gather. But I'm hoping that something changes so quickly, over this weekend till the new moon. So there'll probably be some protests this weekend, but then I think some good news comes in. Okay. And you streep at I-95. Okay, safe travels, Jay. All right. Okay, will Department of Justice, will the correction or the remedy for this Texas debacle be brought about with Department of Justice? Ooh, okay. Well, there's that. Okay, oops, I have 2 cards. Protecting rights against the thievery. There's plans in motion. They're already contemplating it. Okay, here's the meeting, and here's the card we got with Biden and Pelosi. All right, so that seals that right there. Okay, so that's good. I love it when they help provide a link. Ooh, there's so many emotions about this. It was a bullying tactic. Okay, there's the other card I was hoping to see. Swift action. Now, 2 of Cups, so they're already on this, okay? But 2 of Cups takes a little longer to put it all together. And it was foolish. So they'll bring about something that will and this leads me to believe that it'll be something new. So they're going to draft up something new to turn the page on this, to protect people. So I'm going to say yes, and it will be something new. It will be, they may use some examples from the past, but this is new. All right. I feel very good about this. I especially like the swiftness of the Knight of Swords. Okay. Department of Health and Human Services. Did I say that right? Well, you know what? I'm just going to leave that there because that was already a yes. Okay. So we will breathe. We will breathe. All right. They're also trying to take away abortion medicine. Will Abbott and SCOTUS be able to, will they be successful in that? Abortion medicine. Will that be a successful tactic? I don't think that's well grounded. Nah, okay, this is blustery talk. Changeable. They may wish for it. They may have money. They hope they can. Big decision. No. Nope. That goes nowhere. Thank goodness. All right. All right. DeSantis. He wants to do what Abbott did in Texas, and he's already talking about it. So is the North Dakota. Is it North Dakota or South Dakota governor that's the female? Hi, Lynn. We already got that the DOJ is going to be, Biden is handing it over to, Biden and Harris are handing it, and Pelosi are handing it over to DOJ. They're going to come up with something new. They got out their special magic pens with glitter. Okay. All right, to Satan. Now he wants to do that here. Oops. Oh, he's already trying to write it. Already on paper. Will he have success with this? There's somebody in his camp that says, I don't know, Ronnie boy. Ronnie boy. I'm cracking my own self up here. That might not be such a good idea. Oh, you better. Oh, your numbers are already bad. You better stay put. Ooh. Oh, he's trying. He's going to try it. He's going to try it. Oh, I don't think he gets away with it. He tries to get it started. But other things are revealed. He's going to step in his own doo-doo with so many other things, which is a nice lead into my next question really quick. The Department of Health. Remember Rebecca Jones, the scientist that made the dashboard for keeping track of the positive tests, and she was a whistleblower. So they're saying that DeSantis is doing it again. The hospitals were reporting every single day. Now some in Port Charlotte are saying, no, we're not going to even report. And our hospitals are only doing it on Tuesdays. And they're recording the deaths or the certificates come in. Like if someone died Saturday, certificate comes in today. So that's how many people they report died today. But that's really not how many people. So, a few days from now, they go back in and they change the numbers. So is he going to get away with that? I feel that someone's going to speak up here pretty soon. I feel like there's going to be another whistleblower. Whoops. Yeah. DeSantis. Double came out. Oh, boy. Buddy boy. Is there going to be a whistleblower that outs him fudging the numbers or sort of sleight of hand with the Department of Health and the counts? Sorry, Jay. Okay, there's the blurring of the lines. I think this is like Rebecca Jones, and it was not enough people who believed her. Ethics. He got cooperation from someone. Okay, yeah. Right, face plant. Yes. Okay. It could still be Rebecca Jones. It is another female. Now that, in all actuality, is probably Nikki Fried, Commissioner of Agriculture, who is running for a Democrat. She will be up against Charlie Crist. So I'm going to say it's Nikki Fried that will get to the bottom of this and get a higher up involved. Okay. Because he's not going to make it. He can try all this sleight of hand stuff, but he isn't going to make it. If you're just tuning in, I'm using my oldie but goodie cards. All right. Did I want to ask anything else about that? So at least one SCOTUS is going to suffer repercussions or have to leave. The new moon protests. I wanted to ask about Kevin McCarthy. Okay, let's do one more on the future of SCOTUS. Will there be changes? They're going to have to change. Are they going to be allowed to do that again, or are there going to be some ethical changes? You wouldn't think we would need them for our Supreme Court. That's a sad day. It's a sad day. Okay, it's all going to be okay, though. Oh, I know what else I wanted to ask because of this. All right. Will there be changes made to what? Oh, yeah, okay. They're saying, you were a little bit sneaky there, you magicians, you. All right. And one of the females, probably Sotomayor, one of the females, hi, Becca, is going to, within SCOTUS, is going to be part of this. Change is coming. Yes, there will be change. Yep, moving forward in a positive way because we're the positive change. Yes, movement, movement, movement. This and this means, yes, there definitely will be some changes. I think they're going to say you can't do that when no one can see what you're doing. And then there's that leaving. Now, you know, I didn't ask if anyone was going to go to heaven, if that's how they leave too, but that's at the very beginning of the video. We got the river Styx and the death card there. Yes, there will be changes. So this is a yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yep, our littles. All right. Did this hurt? Now that Abbott has done this, and DeSantis is trying to put it through. I really think someone's going to tell him, hold your horses there, bud. I think this just really emboldens the Democrats to just like it's because it's fearful. So they're going to really be swift action. Sort of a kick in the pants. But does this hurt the Republicans? Does this hurt the Abbotts and the DeSantis and the people who will be DeSantis that will be running in the 2022 election? Does it hurt the Republicans? Is it harmful what they've just done? Is it harmful for negative results for the Republican Party? Yes or no, please. For 2022 election. Sorry, that was a long question, Jay. All right, what does it do to them? They'll be scurrying around trying to make it disappear. Oops. Yes, it do. It's on its side. They're going to say, oh, this is the fine mess you've gotten us into. We seemed like we were doing okay. Yeah. They're going to be viewed in a whole different way. Trying to bully. Oh, I think this is people coming out in droves to vote. I think it's just droves to the voting booths. Yeah, here they come. Here they come. Yes, yes. Okay, so it does hurt their prospects. It does. Yep. I was looking for a specific yes or no, right? And when we get the Sun card as the outcome card, that is a yes. Okay. I just think that people want justice. They want their freedom. And they're going to look at the Republicans like, what, you know, with eyes wide open. Like, okay. So if it hurts the Republicans, then we know it helps the Democrats. That eliminates that question. All right. Now, let's change the subject a little bit. I think they'll take out the, all right, we did this, okay. There were nearly 90 retired generals who penned a letter that want Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin and Chief General Mark Milley, Joint Chief of Staff, they want them to resign. 90 retired generals. Will either one of them step down? Yes or no? Will either one of them step down? Over 90 retired generals penned a letter asking for Lloyd Austin and Mark Milley to step down, to resign. Becca, I love your sense of humor. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Well, they're upset and they resent the letter being written. You can resign, we'll give you the opportunity to go somewhere else. Oops, yikes. Okay. Well, this is calls for it. Okay. Wow, that could actually be a yes. Let me just ask if either of them end up losing their job over this. Becca, vasectomies are safe, effective, and reversible. So, okay. Well, so they're saying for the debacle of, the 13 service members that were killed and just the way leaving Afghanistan, they just feel that it was just not done properly. They didn't have good leadership and they need to resign. Sorry, I should have made that clear. Will either one of them lose their job? Oh. Well, they're feeling a little pressure. It was very difficult, Make no mistake about the Five of Pentacles. When you're in this situation and you're in the snow with sandals on and without socks, it is a very difficult situation. So we acknowledge that. They've actually talked about this. Do you think we should? I think they could even be possibly looking at to see what's next for me. Will I actually just retire or I go on to something else? Ooh, there's a Tower. This could end up with one or both of them deciding they're going to go do something else. So maybe they just say our work is done. There's definitely a change there. So I think they're going to be okay though. They will be okay. Okay, their mission is done. Okay. Thank you, Miss Laura. That's very kind of you. Very sweet. Okay. I wanted to look at they want to lower Medicare down to the age of 60. More than 100 Democratic lawmakers introduced legislation to lower eligibility of Medicare down to 60. Will that pass? Man, wouldn't that be a blessing? Thank you, Earth Mama. You guys just made my day. Thank you. Okay. Will Medicare at age 60 pass through? Yes or no, please? These are big questions. I'm going to take a look at Kevin McCarthy. Some people don't want the change. Change is on its side. This is difficult undertaking. Ooh, there's a lot of opposition. But there's a lot of, let's do it. It's a real struggle to get up to the top of the mountain. Ooh, they're met by opposition. I feel like I am announcing a baseball game. Oh, but there's someone on third base. Okay. Wow, this is a hot button topic. It's going to go back and forth and up and down and sideways. Ooh, it's all tied up in red tape. Maybe later, maybe a little bit later. This doesn't mean that it doesn't go through. It just looks like it's so difficult. It is so difficult. Doesn't mean it doesn't go through. It's just hitting all kinds of snafus, foul balls. All right. Okay. Well, of course, Satan doesn't want anything helpful. We asked about the general. Somebody's going somewhere. All right. We saw that it was going to hurt the Republicans. Kevin McCarthy. The threat of telecoms warrants said Republicans, the GOP will remember when we're in power. Threats? Blocking the paths of justice, obstruction. Does he get called up on any charges for this? I think so. Maybe. He was trying to control maneuver. Thanks, Deborah. Control maneuver. Outrageous obstruction. McCarthy, Kevin McCarthy, blocking telecom reports for phone records, social media records, who met up with who. Thanks, Deborah, that was very sweet. Oops. So basically, he just said, if you provide the records that the committee is requesting, has subpoenaed for, right? We'll remember and we'll bop you on the head when we take over control, except that might not happen. It could, but I don't think it's going to. Manipulating words, manipulating speech. Because they're searching his phone records. Others, Margie Margie Green. God, someone's actually going to even try to bribe. I think he's in defense here. I think he gets brought up on something. There's another male, probably an Eric Swalwell, coming after him. Oh, he's going to say, I wish I wouldn't have said that just like that there. Oh, boy. Yep. Struggle and defense. Yep, I think it's going to be obstruction. So I don't know how huge this will be or what all kind of ramifications, but it's I think it's obstruction. Yeah. Because he knows that they're going to get a hold of his records and who he was talking to. Yeah. And I think Trump told him, the GOP will just take away your funding and you'll be left out in the cold if you don't go along with this. So there's just going to be, with supporting Trump, because he changed his tune so big. Because first he was mad, then he went down to kiss the ring. There was some bribes. There were definitely some bribes in there. All right. A raise, we saw a raise. Our guides and angels showed us an absolute raise for Social Security, but they say it's going to be gone by 2034. Will it be saved and extended successfully? I think so much will have changed that there's just a whole new way to care for. Well, let's just see. Does it? Will people on Social Security continue to be taken care of? Will it survive? And if they say no, it could be because it's just drawn up in a whole different. Money things will change because Uranus is in Taurus. All right, let's take a look at that. Man, they'll do anything to scare people. Well, nothing happens here. Its root is okay. I think this is preservation. Money's deposited. Yeah. Still standing. Bruised, but still standing. I'm going to say with this, I do think there'll be some new legislation, though. But I think it's okay. This aspects this and brings it to a more positive. There'll be lawmakers that, vote too. But I think it'll be changed. Yeah, for disabled and Social Security. They'll be all right. Okay. Thanks, Pamela. That's very sweet of you. All right, let's take a look. I wanted to look at the political future. Let me see how fast I can do this. Political future of Kysten Sinema, because she is losing her mind. She done lost her mind. She doesn't know what she stands for, what she stood for in the past. That everything just went right out the window with her. She's gone cray. So the Nine of Cups started to come out there. She just goes for instant gratification for anything that seems good that moment, that day. So there isn't really any stability. What is her political future? Hope, the energy around her. I think something she says, yeah, see, there's that instant gratification again, the card that fell out, the Nine of Cups. I just think something she says really goes. I don't see, she seems so, well, she seems overly confident, right? I just think at her root, she really she's lost. She's lost her way. And she's losing her constituents. Oh, yeah. Whoopsie. No. There it is. Boom. There he is. You know, when she pranced up to do that vote in those cowboy boots and the skirt and went in there, I was just like, oh, you just didn't just do that. You just, she is not headed for a good time. Right, and the curtsy. Right, Pam. It was the curtsy, the prance and the curtsy. All right, Jay wanted to know, Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic has been banned by the FAA from launching again because of airspace issues. What's the fallout going to look like? Will Virgin Galactic go back to the edge of space again? And I asked Jay if he was the only one that was banned. I mean, what about, you know, Mr. Jeff? Will Virgin Galactic go back to the edge of space again or beyond? Hi, good vibes. Oh, I'm going to my office on Monday. I guess I have some packages there. I know I have one from you. Oh, thanks, Aaron Swan. That's very sweet of you. I'm glad to see you here today. It's hard to go into the office because they're non-mask wearers. They just don't know what it is. For being such intelligent people, I don't know. There's 90 offices in there, and there's over 2 people in an office usually. Usually always more than 1. Some of the smaller ones only have 1. He's not feeling very happy about this. I will wear an N95 in there, but I have to go Monday because a friend of mine dropped off a printer too, and it's been there. Okay. Virgin Galactic. Well, he's still, you know, he's a planner. He's still drawing up plans. He doesn't like what they offered him, though. He spit that out. When my granddaughter doesn't like something, she just goes, they're all so different, aren't they? Oh, someone's going to help him. He might have to pay for it. Someone's going to help him. It just is like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Back to the drawing board. There's an offer. He will. Yep. They will. Okay. Yeah, they get help from their friends. That's a yes. All right. So at the very beginning, I did a reading on the energies of the full moon. But now I'm going to do it for you and I. I think I was able to get through most of these questions. I think I got through everything, especially the ones marked in red. In red. Okay, so it really looks like the Department of Justice is going to be able to come up with, and Health and Human Services. So you guys, if anyone asks you to show up to protest, go ahead and do it, but there's going to be swift. Even Tisha, our house astrologer, said the Virgo new moon holds very positive energy for making order out of chaos. And that's what is going on in Texas and into Satan's head. Okay. The new moon for you and I. Oh, I should ask about Joe Manchin too. If I have just a couple seconds, I'll ask about Joe Manchin. New moon, you and I. What to focus on over this weekend. Remember to put your crystals out. Cleanse. Remember to sweep your house. Set your intentions. Do your gratitude list, right? If you want to bring something more into your life and that's your intention, give thanks for what you've already received. And if that's a new boyfriend, give thanks for knucklehead. And knucklehead number 2. Or frack, and okay. Okay, so the big thing here is there's a lot of emotional things going on, but crossing it is patience and perseverance. The lady did not tame this lion in a day, so it's going to take some time, and change is coming. So stay grounded. Emotion over ethics. And we already saw that there would be a remedy. We will have victory. So they want you to already marry the emotion of victory to, I'm so grateful for every time someone has done the right thing when people are doing shadow stuff. Marry the emotion, the feeling, the emotion of gratitude that this is already behind us, so we produce it in the quantum physics field of the divine matrix. Speak it into being. There will be a very benevolent gesture, okay? But they want you to already feel triumphant. And this is my card of give some, save some, spend some. Okay, so give yourself a little bit, help someone else out a little teeny bit for yourself, little teeny bit for yourself, little teeny bit for them, and then save a little teeny bit or big bit. Make them big bits. Why did I put teeny in there? I don't know. If we're manifesting, let's go big. Go big or go home. All right. Offer to help somebody out with something, invite someone over. I'm going to say driveway cocktails again. Support your neighbor. Honor your friendships. Okay, again, this isn't a full moon. It isn't an eclipse. It isn't a full moon. It's a new moon coming up, and it's a new moon in Virgo. So don't get your knickers in a twist, and don't rise to the bait of others. So stay in the feeling of victory is ours. I believe they've nailed their own coffin. I'm gonna get dislikes, but thank you, it helps the channel. Dislikes count too. I just feel like they've stepped in their own you-know-what, and patience and persistence pay off. Lots of decisions. Okay, so I also think that they're promoting, our guides and angels are promoting love and sexuality and beauty. It's always healthy sex. Now I sound like Dr. Ruse. Okay. Maybe that's what they're saying. Give a tiny bit. Just kidding. Give a big bit. Sorry. Okay. All right. So cuddle up. Netflix and chill, guys. Have an attitude of gratitude. Know that you're already a winner. This is already done. It's in the bag. This is the Biden and Harris and Pelosi asking the DOJ to get the help. Don't get caught up in that patience and persistence. Oh, and I'm even going to add Aleister Crowley's lust card to this. Lust, sex, loving, cuddling, victory. Oh boy. All right. I'm not going to say anything else and get myself into trouble. Okay. Yeah. The bully's on the bottom. So the person who doesn't have honor is on the bottom. So just, have fun. Rev up your sex life. Even if you don't feel the lust, just have some fun. Go for it anyway. I'm sure you'll have fun. Okay. All right. Let's take one look at Manchin real fast, okay? All right. So it's all about sex, love, happiness, victory, feeling victorious. Don't be patient and persistent. There will be a remedy. And like I said, I know I have Republican friends who firmly believe for the rights of women to choose. And they're not going to be happy about this if DeSantis tries to pull it here. Or it's a very fearful thing. It will be very motivating. It's actually a good thing that they stepped in their own, that they tried this. What in the world is happening with Joe Manchin? Yep, cuddle with your pets and popcorn. If you can't be with someone human to love. Of course, our pets are human. Okay. It's just the Two of Cups. So just spreading the love, All right, which is not loving to Joe Manchin, because we know, no, Joe. No to Joe. I know, right, Freda? And he lost it, man. After he joined the Golden Dawn, and he was very smart, and then he just went off his rocker. Yeah, right, Becca. Thanks for joining me today, Becca. Let's do a live soon. All right. Well, he's not doing very smart things. And something he says really looks dumb. He's not seen it in a good light. They don't like what's coming out of his mouth. They see him as friction, and his sword is getting in the way. His tongue is getting in the way. They want to know who is he talking to? And he's up, down, and all around. He's a little bipolar-y there. Bipolar-y. All right. Oh, okay. When he starts to really get in trouble and they tell me you better start looking for another job, he's going to make some. Listen, makes these remarks. He's a forked tongue with the Page of Swords, and then he comes well, okay, I'll do this. Shaky. He wants to be the star. He's got some secrets. Somebody's going to tell. I think we've got a whistleblower here. Secrets are coming out on him. They will get him. He's stubborn, but I feel like they'll get him to come around. So, okay, Jay. Hope maybe Lucky Girl will be here. So we'll miss you on Tuesday. If anyone invites me to do a live with them before Tuesday, I will do that. Otherwise, I'll be back here on Tuesday. Oh, okay, you guys. The message for the new moon is love and healthy sex and fun and cuddling. That's what's there. Lust card, lover's card, 2 cups, 2 in the sack. Just kidding. I better go. All right, I've got grandma duty. All right, much love to you, and I'll see you on Tuesday unless somebody asks me to do a live with them before then. Okay, bye. Thank you, Jay, Sherry, Sharon.